All right, I think this is a great place to start the next YouTube video. So we are now heading into Wakeen's Rest. And bad things have happened here.
Welcome to Wakeen's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Okay. We did just read that note about drow and goblin working together.
When we would be reckless.
And with...
So it is spoken.
Someone needs help.
Yes, I know someone needs help. Now that we've cast Speak with Dead once today, Shadowheart will see like the green bodies that we can speak to, but we're going to bypass those for just a moment. Come over here. Karlach, can you... Oh, kitten. No. Oh, God. Oh no. Karlach is way back here as the cat jumps on the stream. All right. It's a kitten hug break, and we're going to ungroup.
Come on, let's go.
And catch Karlach up.
On my way.
My goodness. This game is not made to play one-handed. Yeah, you jumped up in my microphone. I don't know if the chat would appreciate that, but you can say hello. Hello, chat. Gosh, get that. Oh, don't get tangled in the cord.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Okay, sorry about that.
When we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
All right, Karlach. Take a healing potion for me and talk to these fine people trying to open this door.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it, push!
Yeah, let's... Hey, I selected Karlach. Why is my strength negative? Oh, man. All right, Wyll, get in there.
Inside!
He looks so pleased with himself. All right, I'm still gonna have Karlach go in there because she is resistant to fire and strong.
We don't have much time! Find
Follow these people in the building. I've tried to bring all of my party in here and it just was a lot of fire damage.
gonna blow.
Micromanaging the movements was
waiting for us.
rather difficult. All right, let's go ahead and open this door.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Right.
Someone help!
Okay, yeah, there's a guy in here. We're gonna get pulled into a cutscene. It's gonna be a little jarring, but I'm gonna try and throw the water here first. Start. Oh, that did nothing.
Bye-bye.
That was going to happen.
Councillor Florence, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods, I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Wyll. The Drow have your father.
Story. Yeah, I haven't done this with your Will before. Yeah, I don't remember I had the first. I skipped this my first game. That's what happened, and then I learned that you're definitely supposed to see this before you leave. I think I've mentioned this before in the stream. I played my first game like literally just without metagaming and following wherever the story took me. So if a story didn't like point me in a direction, or if I didn't find a clue, I didn't go seek it out, and so I just missed Wakeen's Rest on my first play. All right. So Will's father's been taken. Are you the son of nobility? Will?
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
All right. We're not going to say why entrust this to me because Will's here, obviously. We have reasons for it. If you come here without Will, like, obviously, like, it's like, why are you trusting me so much? The Absolute Cult is based in Moonrise Towers. That's where they will have taken him. I've not seen that dialogue option, so we found more information, I think, got here. I did on a previous playthrough. Yeah, let's say that.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
All right, we will head west and find them.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Wyll, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
I know that she's like focused. Oh God. Oh no. This room. I thought it would pause during the cutscene and it did not. I just doomed that man to death. I'm so sorry, buddy. I lost my train of thought. It's fine. Map completionist in the chat. Yeah, I definitely do more of the map completionist now that I played the game. But all right. Oh, we get a weapon, and
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I don't think we want to give that to her. Really need that. Let's take the jolt shooter this time, I think.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
What a charmer.
Sorry, trying to decide. That only does the same amount of weapon damage? It gives lightning charges. These are normally really good items. I just don't know if I have the right build for
Pride
it.
of the Gate.
Or cantrip. I mean, I feel weird giving the Blade of the Frontier staff to use, but that does the same amount of damage as his rapier, and will also, if he uses his Eldritch Blast, it will have lightning charges. But I think, let's just take the jolt shooter. Yeah. I'm not good at making on-the-spot decisions. Well, you're gonna have to wait. Karlach is in a building burning. And that man is absolutely dead. So sorry, my dude. I did try and put out the fire so it wouldn't explode when I went in there. That didn't work. We're just gonna have to live with our decisions. Oh, sorry, buddy. Karlach, please stop moaning and just get out of the building. Here, actually, you take that with you? Water. Right. On the fire. All right.
that blood? No,
Shit.
never mind.
You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Ulder Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
All right, well, then we should rescue him, right?
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Sounds important. All right. So, now we can talk to some corpses and find out any more information. I will say,
With haste.
those watching replay, if you take everyone up with you, you have to avoid the fire on the floor, but the cutscene won't trigger when she comes back out. That triggered because I had people waiting here, so I probably should have like moved them outside the town or something. And then I wouldn't have lost my opportunity to save Beryl, but alas.
What's cooking?
I'm just gonna move Karlach over here real quick to do a little bit of looting. She has the farthest jump speed.
Something over there.
Burrow hole that Karlach is much too large to fit in. Stolen property, reward offered, in an act of craven vandalism that has not been diminished by the intervening years. The statue of a beloved ranger was callously torn from the central marketplace in Baldur's Gate and is still yet to be found. Though it has been some time since a replica was erected in its place, the collective of concerned citizens of the Wide remains convinced that the original statue is out there somewhere and is willing to bestow a hefty sum upon whoever might assist with its retrieval, no questions asked. We urge the thieves in question to consider this art piece was commissioned not to offend, but to inspire. Indeed, the bold adventure depicted is no real person living or dead, but a metaphor for the city itself, standing solid and stern upon its foundations, gazing outward, but still clutching tight to the heart of warmth and hope. Represented here as a small and furry hamster. I just got this. I was like, I've never found a statue in my playthroughs. I know exactly what this is. Please find the hope in your own heart and return a blighted city with its beloved ranger. Raise hand in help, and we shall fill it with gold. I love that. I'm so glad I finally got it. The hamster indeed is Boo. And that means that the ranger in question, another lovable ranger that some of us know about, that maybe we will indeed find during the course of our adventure. All right. I'm glad I decided to jaunt over there this time around. All right, group up. Shadowheart.
I'm ready. On I go.
What do these people have to say for themselves?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I believe it's this drow who has some interesting, funny, in a dark kind of way lines, so we'll try and get to them. Okay. Who are you?
Zhentarim.
BG2 didn't have nearly as many spoken parts, but Boo had the best squeaks. Yay. All right. Okay, Zayren shouldn't have wasted my question on that. Where were you trying to take the Duke?
to Moonrise
Look at that.
Towers.
We figured it out before we even talked to him. Excellent. Where are you from?
From Sharmuth. Before the Absolute.
Why were you at the inn?
Raid. Retrieval. For the Absolute.
And then this is the funny, sad lore question is, what was your profession?
Male.
Drow have a
power
matriarchal
wanes.
society,
You can ask
and
no more
male drow are
questions.
not highly regarded. When I first got that, I was like, oh, buddy. I mean, you killed a bunch of people, so I shouldn't feel too bad for you, but
Drowcraft
also...
armor. No magic left though. Sun's too bright.
Oh, interesting. We got a voice line that we have. I've had the faded drow leather before, like I've seen it, but I don't think I've heard the voice line that it's faded because of sunlight. That makes sense. Power from the Underdark. All right, let's talk to this Gobbo.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
All right. Are these just going to be the same question? Who are you?
Hunter.
Where did you come from?
Come. Temple. Close.
And we learned that the larger goblin camp is nearby. Was the mission successful?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
And did you leave any survivors?
Slaves. Good. Raid.
Rude. Oh. How'd you die?
Fell. Dagger. Neck. Stupid.
That does sound like a dishonorable death, my dude.
The spell's power.
All right. Oops. Oh, no. Don't pick up that one. That one was red.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Let me have them. Thank you. Hold that for 3 gold. Okay, so there's more exploring you can do here. We're not going to bother with that right now. We are going to attempt get through here without too much fire damage. Well, did not succeed in that effort. Well here? Okay. Done being on fire well. You can go over here and there's like barrels and a chest and everything if you like to steal from people across this room. I have done. You won't do. We have more important things to be doing. Haystack.
Let's see. There's something hidden here, in the hay.
So, this relates to the guy who died upstairs. There's a quest to find this, but now that he is gone, and again, I am sorry for your loss. All right, we are gonna head on into the shabby door here, blocked by these just looking crates. Surely they must be empty, correct? Yes. Okay. Hello, sir.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Sure seems jumpy for a lookout. We're going to recite Rugan's passphrase, Little Serpent, Long Shadow.
Oh, Helm's Orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
I have to question their decision to put him in charge of guarding their hideout. Not gonna lie. Alright, well, made some extra gold so we can buy more healing potions. And we walked down the ladder into the basement area. Oh, potatoes. That was one of those salami. I wanted to show you this in case you guys don't know about it. Salami is a weapon game. You can actually equip it and make attacks with it. Not great, but you know, option. Teams seem to be having difficulty coming down the ladder there.
Let's have a look.
So much food in the cellar. All right. So in this area, we have a couple of more interesting things to take a look at. There's lots of bottles on the wall. There's a desk back here with a book that, let me read the title of it real quick. Inroads by Arms Dealer Gortash. 9 Fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Inver Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in the Chinothar Valley. Though inroads badly understates the case, annexation would be more apt. Yes, kitten. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside of the city, the Zhentarim, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Bursar Uktar. So we have a lot of new information here. We have 9 Fingers. We have Enver Gortash. We've got mention of the Zhentarim, which is a thieving guild organization on the Sword Coast. We have Knights of the Shield. We also have mention of the Guild, which is another thieves guild. It's just called the Guild, but it's a thieves guild in Baldur's Gate. So, helpful information to have. The key here, what that's for. Maybe it's the key that we already have. You snuck down here. Out permission from the clear upstairs. Wondering if there's like a hidden chest or something I haven't found back here before, but all right. I'm gonna stop looting all these things. Just go. This is the wardrobe he mentioned, and we're just gonna go through it. We have a new waypoint here for the Zhentarim Hideout. I swear I know how to say that word. I've only been playing D&D for 4 years.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Not wanting to talk right now, but thank you. We have an autosave. Love when that happens. And we're encumbered again on our little notes. I'm gonna be so satisfied to go through all of this loot later on after the stream. Alright, I think before we can loot these chests, we're gonna get a cutscene trigger.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Oh, hey, there's Rugan.
Hold on. That's the one who saved us from the gnolls.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugan, I'll cut it out.
Oh boy.
Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Okie doke. Between Rugan and the guard, I don't think she's too pleased with her agents.
Better not be cursed.
Now, I don't know if her saying "come on down" means that we are safe. There's another line of dialogue. I think if Rugan isn't there, but you like persuade her, she'll be like, disarm the traps, and they turn off. I don't know whether or not that means it's probably off. We can try it. Let's try it on the next one. We're gonna try it because no one succeeded. All right, it seems fine. We're fine. They're letting us through.
Hope you won't follow me.
So this lever here will disarm all the traps. Read this quick. The explosives are more volatile than a dragonborn's belch, and they cost more than most of your worth. So stop messing with them. It took me half the day to attach the mines to the ceiling, and somebody took one down and lobbed it down the elevator shaft. Oh, you know what that means now. If you are going to waste resources, Zaris would remind you that you are resources, and she is not above throwing you down the shaft. And do you really want to risk attracting the attention of whatever might be at the bottom of the shaft? We're professionals, act like it, or I'll break your fingers. Seems like a professional way to handle that. So this is the Zhentarim basement. We've got a guy over here. That seems not to be here of his own will. We also have Frem and someone else packing barrels, but Zaris, the camera doesn't let you look up here. Oh, there we go. Is up here. So we're gonna go talk to her first before we do anything else. If you somehow stumbled onto this video and this is the first one in the playthrough that you're seeing, we are trying to get on the ins with the Thieves Guild on this campaign, so hopefully this goes well.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugan. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
There. All right, we received Herald. I totally forgot when we picked up the Jolt Shooter that we were going to get another ranged weapon in this quest, so that's my bad. But we can still accept that. See if Rugan has anything to say.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The Elf Song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
The Elf Song Tavern is a location in Baldur's Gate, so we can find him there a little later. Oh, hey, there's Ollie.
Good to see you. Killed any more beasts out there?
You didn't wait for a response, but yes. All right, so let's equip some of these weapons. We've got Herald, which is a heavy crossbow. We can... We're a ranger. We can wield this now. I mean, ideally we want hand crossbows, but it's nice to know we can. That's cool. It does a lot more damage than what we have now. Let's see if Wyll can take that as well. But if Will's ranged, she has Eldritch Blast, and that's surely the better option. We can give him the Jolt Shooter, though. Oh, wait, we have the Sparky Boots, right? Lightning charges. Lightning charges. Let's stack the lightning on one character so that we can give him Herald.
Sharp as ever.
And when you deal damage to a target, it must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. I feel like that's a very Wyll-esque themed bow. And then we'll get the lightning charges from the Jolt Shooter. All right. We do need to do something here. That is my own secret mission. But before we do that, let's go talk to the trader in case we get ourselves into trouble and they are no longer friendly with us. That is not the plan.
Fine. But who are you? His muse. Don't pretend you know what that means. Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
No, I'm good. Just want to trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
All right, let's see what we can pick up here. We have the Jolty Vest. You take 1 less slashing damage. Counter shock. When the wearer takes damage while having lightning charges, the attacker must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or become shocked. That's kind of cool. It's also expensive. We do have enough money. Let's sell our things. I don't think we need our books anymore. We went through those. Oh, we have a lot of these. Let's part with 5 of them at least. We can sell those. Rest of our stuff. I do this here. No, I cannot. Oh wait, was that the old school book? Oh, the old school book I want. Where to be able to have that one? Hands. All right, that's enough for now. Let me look at what else they have, just because we're not going to be able to buy a ton more here. We can... I don't care about that. Invisibility potions would be nice, but they're pretty expensive. We don't have magical gloves. Advantage on sleight of hand check would be great. We want those. I think the rest is just regular magic weapons, like not unique magic items. Kitten, you cannot jump up here. I'm sorry. All right, do we still have enough for the Jolty Vest? We are like 60 gold short. So we have some more stuff. Cricket, you are being absolutely naughty today. Stay up here while I'm trading, okay? Ooh, we ran him out of money. Great. I would like your Jolty Shoot Vest. I've actually never picked this up on anyone, so I'm excited for that. Let me just finish selling the rest of the stuff. Go on. It's in. You're gonna get tangled. I have headphone cords on right now. We're just gonna drag the multi-item ones. Sorry to do this on the stream. Try and do it afterwards. Need the money. I don't think we need this drow armor, but I'll double check before I get rid of it. So many shovels. And yeah, you're being a naughty girl. The reason you can't stand on my lap is because I'm wearing shorts and no traction. For those of you who don't know Cricket, she's the channel's named after Miss Crick, but she is quite aged, an elderly kitten, and she has pretty weak hind legs, and she gets very upset when she loses traction trying to stand on surfaces like my thighs that don't have clothing on them. All right, let's equip that Jolty Vest. I wasn't planning on being lightning themed, and it's not really her style, but you know, an increase of 3, a full increase of 3. Hold on, 2. It's an increase of 2 because the dexterity is capped. Is not bad. Then we take less slashing damage. We also have the situation with lightning. So All right, and then we have the gloves of thievery. Feel bad that they're not as decked out, but you know, you're dealing with the Thieves Guild. Thief is gonna get some good loot. I'll clean up the bags later. All right, kitten. We are going to be doing some precision work. I'm going to need both of my hands.
Turns out he needs his eyes more.
Have a very little amount of time to continue doing this, okay? Oh, I meant to talk to the painter before we went up here, but I'll do that at the end of the video. I mean, we haven't ruined our relationship with the Zhentarim. Right. Am I allowed to walk over here freely? Is that a thing I can do? Ungroup. Can I come here? Is it cool? Am I friendly? Yeah? Oh, no. No, didn't know that was downstairs. Hold on. Oh god. Running around willy-nilly with traps on the ground is not my favorite. I don't know if they're armed right now, but they're not mad at me for walking back here, so it's fine. And there are also some wolves over here. We're just gonna find a spot over here. Take a look around. Go into turn-based mode. A little hide. I want to draw any attention. Just out of range. Don't mind me. Have one potion of invisibility. I'm gonna take it. That's my poison bag. Goodness for shared inventory. Okay, Kitten, you can go over here. I cannot hold you right now. Okay. So we have one potion of invisibility. We are gonna take that. Really try. Oh, should have equipped the ring. Hold on. That's gonna be my action on this turn. Oh, crud. Okay, hold on. We're exiting turn-based mode. We're equipping the ring. Heard the noise from that burrow hole there. That's not what we're looking for. We're gonna go back into turn-based mode. And we are going to pick these locks. We have advantage because of the gloves of thievery we just bought off of their merchant. Plus we have a +2 from the smuggler's ring. We cannot roll lower than a 10, but we still need to get 10+ or not a natural 1. I'm sorry. We need to roll a 5+ or not a natural 1. But I like our odds. A natural 1 and a 12. Thank you for the advantage, gloves of thievery. This is something too, the first time I was down here, it was a very long encounter. Like there was a lot of exploring, there was a lot of figuring out
There's a trap.
What everything was. I'm pretty sure the first time through here, I definitely fought all of these people. But in one of these 2 chests, we do have more infernal iron for Karlach. And so I would like to get that for her. We're gonna exit turn-based mode now that we're in here and try and disarm. They're still invisible. Difficulty of 10, just can't roll a natural 1. Good. Lock it. Oh, we failed. Oh no. Okay. We will use our inspiration because we're capped out. Right, it's not this one, it's the other one. I always forget which one it's in. Oh, no, 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 disarm first, disarm first. I accidentally picked lockpick. Hopefully that wasn't too loud in the headphones, I'm sorry. Right, now you can lockpick it. To be fair, noise rarely alerts NPCs in this game, which is confusing for me. Infernal iron. But, you know, we just want to make extra sure we don't set off an explosion in this room that we're sneaking into.
Something good here, I hope.
Is there anything else worth taking here? I don't think so. I think those are the main ones. You can see their little symbol here, the little serpent long shadow. Okay. We are going to walk out door. Oh, no. Close. Save. Don't hide. We have nothing. We're fine. We're fine.
The step.
We weren't sneaking. We weren't doing anything wrong. Everything is A-O. It's another door. I don't know what's back here. I don't remember what's in that one, but I don't have another potion. Wolf is staring right at it. How patient do we want to be to see if he goes the other way? We could also send someone else to go buy another potion of invisibility now that we have more money. Like in tabletop D&D and by logic, if I went invisible here, like the wolf would know that I turned invisible. Should be upset about it. I don't think that's what happens in this game though.
I should speak up.
But they turned around.
Just out of view.
Okay, we're fine. Let's do a sneak. We're saved if it goes horribly wrong.
Turn should do it.
Gonna try again. We're gonna use our thieves tools this time. Oh no! Good thing we have 20 sets of thieves tools. Let's go. I'm trying to right click through it and it wasn't letting me that time around. So sorry for the long animations. There we go. 2 16s. Not letting me click through the animations. Weird. There we go.
Breathe deep and move.
Inside, close the door behind us. Staying in turn-based mode, because I don't know how far the vision comes in here. Let's dash. It's trapped. Abyss Beckoners. Demon Spirit Aura. The wearer summoned creatures has resistant to all magical damage except psychic damage. At the start of the summoned creature's turn, it must succeed on wisdom saving throw or be driven mad. That doesn't seem worth it. I'll still take them because they're worth a lot, but I don't think I want to equip those. I was getting excited about our closet summon, but that's too risky. Collecting paintings, right? Do that. How much movement I can milk out of this turn. This is a long 6 seconds in turn mode. Right. That is the end of my turn. Okay, so we're gonna stay hidden.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Oh, oh no. Okay, they're walking back over. This is why we're in turn-based mode. Right, and then I think the move, honestly, we're not in a red zone. I would expect this to be a red zone, but we can just use our waypoints and so okay, I missed a lot in here actually, so my bad. Hold on. Oil lamp? Did we not just dash? Like a special one, or just I'm not supposed to have it? I don't think that's worth trying to steal. Backpack on the ground. There's gold on the top shelf. I don't think I can reach that. Oh, I can. Notes from a soothsayer. Each chapter of this book uniquely details a unique case study of the soothsayer Geraldine Havelows. illustrious career. Its 23rd chapter is conspicuously dog-eared, the frightened noble and the ochre omen. Hereunder, I have transcribed a conversation between myself and a young nobleman of my lifelong acquaintance. Typically, he came to me for guidance in matters of love and fortune, but his visit to me on one particular occasion stands out in my mind particularly. Madam, please, what I say to you is true. Perhaps if you'd be so kind to repeat it for the record? The fellow I met was ochre of skin with ears like an elf and a nose like a half-rotted corpse. Very rude description of a Githyanki, but yes. Markings like those of Afon's hide decorated his skin. Myself. I see. And what did he say as he approached you, and what was it? Misted Glen upon you. The fellow, the creature, the man, came to see me slowly, a blade in his right hand. I was transfixed, though stricken stiff by some magic. He held the sword below my chin and asked me something I could not understand. I see it now, the blade silver as the moon in a lake beneath my chin. Calm yourself, sir. You're quite safe. You say you could not understand what the fellow said. At first, no. No, at first I knew not what if his tongue spoke, but it seemed to glean my confusion and tried to speak common instead. He said, "Tell me now, which plane is this?" And then I lost grasp of the ghost, fainted directly to the ground. And then I woke. I know not how much later. He was gone, and I flew to you, myself. I understand, child. Be not frightened, for you have been visited by a most auspicious omen. Your crops will yield twice their wealth this year. Truly? But who was he? He was a figment of your inner daemon, a messenger from your deepest intuition, and he came to inform you that you're of your impending luck. And I tell you, it was so. That was really weird. But it's an account of a Githyanki. We have heard Lizelle talk about her dreams of a silver sword, I think, in this campaign. If not, we will at some point. I think we've read this book as well.
Best be on my way.
Just pick up a few more things we can sell. The Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 3, The Outer City. Just gonna raise through this real quick. See if it's worth reading aloud. I think it's just giving us more information about Baldur's Gate. So if you haven't played the game before, it might be helpful to read before you get to the city. And we are just gonna can't fast travel in turn-based mode. Okay. So we can dash over this corner. Exit turn-based mode. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but oh god. And we're up here. We're fine. We're gonna group the others together. And let's take
I could go for a good meal.
Karlach to go back down and talk to
All right.
Trader again.
What's wrong with the artist? Besides the bleeding obvious.
Actually, for roleplay reasons, I am not gonna have Karlach talk to him because we'll end up killing everyone in the place. Let's have Payne come back down here so that we have our face again. The other party stop.
Defender of the people.
Finish your walk, please.
Best foot forward.
Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Never a dull moment.
Not that Karlach wouldn't be justified in being upset with this man, but I want to make sure that we stay on our side. Oh, I can't even talk to him anymore. Okay.
Of course.
Gonna trade.
Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Take those potions of invisibility. I also I haven't decided like on a color for Payne's attire. Very important. When we were in the leathers before, it wasn't important to me because I was fine with that, but I don't really like the silver on her. So, which of these? I don't think any of these are the right vibe for her, to be honest. Black and green, we can try. Only has 2 of them though. The lavender and the color names are not accurate. I'm trying to base on my memory, like what I've seen before, and lavender isn't actually lavender. I think out of these options, black and green would be best, but there's only 2 of them, so we're not gonna be able to do our whole outfit, which is a bummer.
Pleasure.
That's not what I came down here for, but ADHD has gotten distracted. Okay, I like that considerably better than the blue for Payne. It blends in a little bit better. Not my favorite, but better. And then the gloves aren't atrocious. Like the red isn't great with the green, but the boots are pretty bad. So let's see if we can find the boots. For them to be black, but at least they match the shirt. I think we have to talk to the artist since we don't have the option with the other guy anymore.
Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs.
Oh, it's very insightful.
You need to buy me.
The market of buying people? I don't think so. Why are you selling yourself?
Selling myself? I am not some lower city coin.
Told me to buy you. What else would you like me to respond with?
I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. 10-fold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
Who's your patron?
As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
We are not for slavery, so like we want to help him. But I don't have a lot of money because I spent it. Let's see what we can do.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
You're right, I do not. Does he have steel? Oh, you're threatening him. Okay, no, we're not doing that. I don't have that kind of money.
Been there, mate. Come back when you've coined and we can talk, eh?
Oh, you didn't give me the option to like...
Something I can help you with?
Go in.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
All right. How much will you lower it if I persuade you?
All right. So maybe I was fishing. No fooling you.
Okay, we need to do some more selling.
Something I can
I've never been this cash poor before getting to this point before.
Of course. Got some
But
stock for a
that makes sense because I've purchased a fair amount of magical items. We have plenty of stuff we looted from upstairs, though. Some of the books we stole. I never end up using false life scrolls, so I normally don't sell my scrolls, but I'm going to in this case. Just don't use them. Well, actually, hold on. Now that I have just said that. Okay. I just said that they're worth, he's going to charge. Can I buy back? Is there buy? What's the buyback? Yeah, no. Okay. Undo that. I could have used them. I should be using them. They're just great. I just never want to spend actions in combat, but I forgot you can prepare temporary spells before. I should have done that, but what's done is done. We're going to sell those. These. We have
Pleasure.
enough now.
All's well that ends.
One more
Something
time.
I can help you with?
Yes, please.
Then it's the same price I gave you
I
before.
know. I got it.
No more. Hey, he's all yours. Don't
Understood.
forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Well, you have to feed people. That's how they work.
can't say I've... No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oskar Fevras, at your service.
I haven't heard of you.
An affliction for which you cannot be faulted, this far from civilization.
Okay.
But my patron will be most grateful for your heroics. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
What we call a little bit of an overshare, and while Denise may not mind, I don't think do it. I don't want to be rude and be like, oh, I don't care about your love life, but let's ask who Lady Janeth is.
Passion, refinement, and, as it turns out, quite ferocious temper. The latter I learned only after the engagement, when I told her I was in love with someone else. I made a timely retreat into the countryside.
To be clear, I didn't ask you for this information. I just asked who she was.
I suppose.
I like both of these. A truly horrifying dilemma, or all I cared about is getting paid. And I don't love that. But like, I would like to be paid back. And I pick this one every single time. I don't normally play people who are just like, give me money. Let's see what he says about that.
I wish I could harden my heart, sir. Still, you're right. We have the matter of my return to consider. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you?
No.
Ease the discomforts of the road some...
Absolutely not.
No coin? Mightily imprudent of you.
I just spent 600 gold for you.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober.
Just wants it for alcohol.
Suffering has become an old friend, after all.
Okay, Oskar.
Until Baldur's Gate, then.
You know, Baldur's Gate. So, the reason why I was curious about paintings is I know about Lady Janeth, and I think that it would be interesting.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
They got paintings in those?
Sorry. I want to see if Lady Janeth, buys paintings off of you, I guess, but I don't know if that's the case or not. We can't steal anything else in here, though, unless we want to get caught. I think we've done plenty of damage. We've got our Infernal Iron. Let's head back, Damon, because we have 2 pieces of Infernal Iron now. Right? I'm not overlooking something, am I? Yeah, it just wants me to go back up top. I think this is a passage to the Underdark up here. We're not going to push our luck, though. Ooh, I wasn't even thinking when I wanted to take Longstrider on Shadowheart for the level 1 spell. I was just thinking movement in general is good, but I also forgot that with our tiny little gnome legs, we normally only get 25 feet of movement, so 35. Not 40, but it's better than 25, so I'll take it. Right. You know, we got through our checklist for today. I was trying to meet a certain point for the stream today, and after we wrap up with Damon, got it. So, quite pleased with that. Which is good because we need to take a long rest. We've been doing all of this without a short rest to come, so not too much combat today. Come on, Karlach. Here we go.
How fares the search?
We got it.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... there. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way.
We have another piece, but I don't think he can take it right now.
I miss my
I'll double
looking for
check.
steel. I have, well, something close.
I don't think I've ever had 2 in Act 1 before, so I think he's just gonna say he needs time.
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Alrighty. Talk to Karlach.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
All right. We are gonna head straight to camp from here. We'll wind down for the night. Oh, Gale. I'm gonna check my inventory before we go into this conversation. I don't have anything extra to give him. That also hasn't happened. I've always had something that I was like, yeah, it's fine, you can take this. I have like a dancing light locket he could probably take. Please double check over here. We have a color spray ring. I never, ever, ever use color spray. Give him that. I picked black and red. I don't think we want black and red. That's with our hair. I don't know why it started doing this. I thought it was a glitch in just one of my other games, but it looks like it's here too. It like re-gave me all of my starting equipment. I don't know if that was with the last patch or with what happened. Like I have 10 of these now and 2 helms. So I guess maybe I didn't need to take the disguise on Shadowheart, but now we have 3 party members can disguise self, which I think is pretty cool. These are just more items. We could have matching cloaks with Wyll if we wanted to. And we also have our extra food and potions. I'm not going to complain if they gave us free stuff. It's weird to have 2 chests. So everything is getting sent to this green one now. So we'll just move everything over. And I'm going to go through and organize this after the stream today, but we will do our wind down activities before ending the video, just so that we can see what our camp has to say. Now that we know what we're giving to Gale, we can talk to him, because I'm pretty sure he's going to ask us.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Oh. I have a spear somewhere too. I'm carrying that? But you can still take this. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. I gave him 2 items. I only meant to give him 1. I hate that this window doesn't close after you give him 1 item. Well, I gave him both, so.
I might need you to be more specific there.
Oh.
Just one artifact will suffice.
Okay. 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 It gave it back to me. There we go.
Thank
So it would just close afterwards. We'd be fine. It's such a weird, finicky menu. Glad there's a failsafe for if that happens.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. I mean, it never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh.
What's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
You know, I feel for him, but he's awfully dramatic. All right, let's go to bed. Oh, I forgot we're gonna get this cutscene tonight.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
I love the, well, aren't you a luscious thing? But, like Karlach, will crush, so we're not going to say that in front of her. Just 2 of the 9 hells are you.
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
This is why we love Karlach.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue
Technicality
of having
there.
no heart.
You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach. Mean it.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Good look.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I know you're not supposed to like Mizora, but her character design is so cool, and I love that her horns go straight up and that they're like just part of her head instead of like being separate horn things. Also, didn't realize till 2 days ago. I've been playing this video game almost every day with maybe like 1 or 2 days a week off since it came out. In this game, I only noticed 2 days ago that her cloak is made out of like hair, which is horrifying. But yeah, love her character design aside from that horrifying cloak. Well, let's go talk to Wyll, see what he thinks about what just happened.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
We failed an Arcana check because we're not good at that. We could go with a lot of these, but let's say, what did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
So we both learned about his father in the same day as learning the option about cause the rift between you two. Let's go with that.
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
All right. I believe Karlach also wants to talk about it, understandably.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
We did a lot of
Soldier.
conversation options earlier, so let's just go through them. So not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up?
That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus.
What does it do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited
Kind of knocked
at
yourself
all,
out, yes.
angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
That's unfortunate. What's it been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat, anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Don't kick us out of the conversation, Karlach.
Copper for your thoughts.
All right. Let's see if there's anything else we want to chat about. You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I can see why you are so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
All right, I think we're gonna leave that for tonight so we have something to talk about with her tomorrow. Let's talk to Shadowheart before we go to bed also, because she had a lot of stuff today that she should have at least had dialogue for. And I don't know if it was a bug or intended that we didn't get it.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Oh, didn't have
Something the matter?
anything to say? Okay, let's see here. She didn't respond well to our prying before, so let's try and be a little bit more gentle with it and ask her about the murals that we saw in the grove. Ask if something about them caught her eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Oh, Shadowheart. We're trying. Yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. Let's go to bed.
Here we go.
All right. So that is going to be pretty much it for this stream. I am going to do one little thing, and that is that in between streams, I want to clean up my inventory, sell things that I need to sell and all that. I'm going to leave camp while I'm on camera still so that we can see. Sometimes text bubbles pop with your companions right after you leave town. So let me do that and just make sure that we're good.
Druids. Who uses wooden tools?
We're good. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the stream today. I hope you had fun. We were able to cover everything I wanted to get covered. Next time around, we are going to venture south and investigate Kaga because we found out that she is up to some shady things. And perhaps make a visit to Auntie Ethel so that she could help us with something if we wanted to go meet her for tea. Pretty sure that was in the game. So we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your week.